and welcome to my channel, Ohio Valley Dasher. It is Monday, April the 1st of 2024, and I'm coming at you guys with a video. I am so excited to share this one with you guys. Some of you have seen it if you follow my couponing channel. I did Vlogmas in December, where I did vlogs during most of the days of December, and one of the days I shared this with you guys. But for some of you who have not seen this before, if you just follow my dashing channels, I'm really excited. This is such a fun video that I did with my dad. I took my dad out Doordashing. My dad, he had already been signed up on DoorDash, but he'd only ever done it with me. I'd help him do the orders and things like that. He'd only ever done it with me. And so I wanted to really just get it so we could teach him exactly how to do it himself. So that's what we did, and I thought it would be a really great video to make. And so we did a whole entire shift where Dad controlled the reins. He decided what orders to take. He did the driving, the delivering, all that stuff, and I was just there following along. So I am so excited to share this one with you guys. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, without further ado, let's just dive right in and see this awesome dash. All right, guys, just to get it started here, we took an order from McDonald's. Not a good order. It was $3. But it wasn't even like 2 miles, and it was just to get us started. Just to get the shift started. So that's what we did. Okay, so here you go all the way to the end, to the pickup area. There you go.
Have a great day.
Got to click confirm pickup and enter those last 3 numbers, so 7B3. All right, and now you are on your way. Got our McDonald's here, a pretty easy order, and it is only 1.3 miles from here. So now that you're here, you got to click complete delivery steps to see what they want you to do. And so this one is just to leave it at my door. So you have to put it at their door and take a picture proving that you dropped it off. Oh, so they came to get it. Okay, so that order actually turned into a hand it to me, so you just have to click that you handed it to the customer instead. All right, so got our $3. Now we're just waiting on the next order to come in. So looking at where we are and what's like hot, hopefully something pings here soon.
Oh, we got a deal.
Okay, $11 for 6.6 miles to the Papa John's. This is where my dad and I differ. He sees the money and gets all excited. I look at the miles, but he sees the money and he's like, yeah.
Acts like he's the pro. His acceptance rate is in the toilet. So we are going to have a high acceptance rate. We're going to take a lot of high pay offers. We're going to take a couple stinkers here and there just to keep us on DoorDash's good graces.
So we're going to Papa John's, I guess. Papa John's. All right, so you've arrived at the store, so click arrived at store. And for this order, though, you have to have your bag. So make sure you get your bag. We have it in the back seat there. And there we go. So let's go into Papa John's.
Darlene M, is that what I said?
Yep. Just say you have an order, DoorDash for Darlene. So about a 3-minute wait for this order. All right, confirm pickup. Then you got to put it in your hot bag, which can be a task. There you go. And now don't make the mistake I did with the pizza bag where I delivered it and I made a stupid mistake and had it hanging like, you know, a normal bag, not a pizza bag, and I ruined the people's pizza, and I felt so very bad about that.
Got a 1-star review out of it.
Yes, I did. I made the person very mad, but honestly, it was deserved. All right, so we are en route. Got a little bit of a drive, 13-minute drive, 6.4 miles to the customer. Kind of hilarious. We're still on this drive, and my dad, he didn't realize it was quite this far, I guess. He's like, man, it's way out here. Yeah, Dad, 6.6 miles. That's a long way. It's clear out in the country. All right, so we are at my favorite place to deliver ever. Apartments, yay. Gotta love apartments. Insert sarcasm. Apartments are like the hardest ones to find. All right, so here is a good example of actually how you do take a picture. So complete delivery step and take a photo and step back and try to get the door and as much surroundings in as you can. Click done. Wait, hold up. Confirm. And you got your 11 bucks. Okay, that's your singing. But we got an order for $5 for something miles. Not an order I would have took, but shockingly, Dad didn't want to take it either. Now, his reasoning's kind of funny because, like, I don't want to take it because $5 is 4.2 miles. That's just not a very good order in my opinion. But you know why Dad didn't want to take it? Because he didn't want to have to walk into the college to deliver it.
Yeah, the parking lot's a mile away from the building, so.
Okay, that's a little dramatic, but. All right, guys, heading into our next order here, which is Tony and Enzo's Pizza. Let's go ahead and pick this up. It's $8 for 5.8 miles. Again, that's not one I would have took, but Dad was pretty excited about it. So we are doing it. Now, we did both unanimously agree that this other order for Chipotle was horrible. It was $8.75 for 13.1 miles. Even Dad couldn't justify that.
You gotta at least get $1 a mile.
So we definitely turned that one down. But we're gonna pick up this Tony and Enzo's order for $8. All right, so hitting arrived at store, and we are heading on into Tony and Enzo's.
Hey, you have an order for Ashley?
How much longer you got on Ashley? About
5-6 minutes. All right.
Few moments later.
All right, so you got your Tony and Enzo's. Now we just got to go and deliver. So sometimes you run into issues like this where the DoorDash app just like stops working. So we're gonna have to boot the phone off and on, and hopefully it comes back. So that did take care of it. So be aware, sometimes the DoorDash app just like glitches and stops working, and you have to turn your phone on and off, and it should just resume whatever task you were doing. A good tip is to make sure that you don't put it in the area where it will get like crushed by the door. So set it back kind of far from the door so that the door doesn't hit it. Got it?
Yep.
All right. You do also get to see things like this. Look at those lights. That is amazing. I'm trying to fight with my dad about not taking this horrible order, $7.50 for 7.7 miles, but he says he wants to take it.
Where's it at?
It's going out 146. Clear out 146.
Take it.
Oh, Dad. This pains me. Maybe this video needs to turn into what not to do when you're door dashing. So now they gave him a stack, so $5 for an additional 1.8 miles. So I guess, hey, that makes it a little bit better. Still not an order I would have took, but a little bit better, I guess. All right, heading back into the area with the apartments that we were at with the Papa John's order. All right, so Dad is getting the food. Make sure it's Elijah's because he's the one we're doing first. All right, and it is a hand it to me, so he has to physically go hand the order. And then the second order was also a hand it to me, so Dad went and handed that to them. And yeah, we got these orders done. It's gonna be fun getting out of here though, because it's a busy state route.
That?
Well, that was nice. The guy handed Dad a $5 cash tip. That's great. This order took us so far out into the middle of nowhere that we can't even get orders until we get back into civilization, basically. So that is what we're trying to do. Finally got a high pay offer to Hothead. And it is stacked $6.50 for an additional 3 miles. So do you want to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so 2 Hothead orders. All right, so here at the Hothead to pick up these orders.
I've got one for Jessica, one for Timothy.
Okay, and then for you?
Oh, I'm a fan.
You're with you? Okay.
Yep.
Get this mixed up. Okay.
All right.
One eternity later.
Thanks. All right, so got the orders, and Dad just has to confirm that we picked them up. Well, talk about an easy drop off. Not even talking in miles here, they're talking in yards. All right, so Dad is heading up to leave the order at their door. Those are the easiest ones for sure. Now, if you're doing this at night, you have to make sure you have the flash turned on for the picture to work. So it should work now. There you go. Learning something new every time. All right, Dad is heading up to drop off this Hothead's order. I think we both can agree to decline this one. $4 for 13 miles.
No.
One is a legit slap in the face. All right, Dad wants to do this one. This is one I probably would do myself. $5.50, 2.5 miles to Wendy's. Is that for Cole?
It is.
All right. So you just take them. Dad getting it in the hot bag there.
Nick's gonna do this one. The old man's back's starting to tweak him. I have to go home with the ice pack and the tins unit. Beautiful home.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real here. I said that I was giving Dad total power over the decisions tonight, and I basically talked him out of taking a trash order. He wanted to go do this order. It was like over 6 miles for like $7.25, clear on the other side of town, and I mean, he would have took it. He would have took it, and I basically like told him he shouldn't.
He's
repeatedly.
A bully. He's a bully.
No, I like to think I'm smart at this stuff, but yeah. But anyways, we're seeing now, and then they wanted to give us another bad order, $9 for like 14 miles for Wendy's. We both agreed we weren't going to do that one.
That wasn't bad.
You think you could do this on your own, like after everything tonight that I've like showed you? Do you feel confident, like you could do it yourself?
I think so. I think so. I might try it.
You know, if he wanted to pick it up, you know, after work sometimes or on a lunch break or whatever. Oh, we just got a order, $4.50, 0.8 miles to the Applebee's. So go to the Applebee's. All right, Dad sent me in to get this one. I hate doing Applebee's because it's like almost never ready. Had a little bit of a wait, but we got it. So another super easy order, just delivering it to this nail salon place. So nice. So this is an order I would not take, but my dad wants to take it. It's $5.95, 3.9 miles to Picnic Pizza in the mall. Didn't even know the mall was still open, so okay. We got a problem. The mall is locked. You can't get in. So, yeah. And the only instructions they have up is for China Max. So we were able to get in through the movie theater door because it's open longer than the mall is to be able to check the food court. So the restaurant is indeed closed. So we have to tell DoorDash that it is closed. Hopefully they give us half pay. All right, so they did give us $2.97 for coming to the mall. We were able to get in through the movies to verify that they were closed. They did give us $2.97 just for coming. So plus we were literally right here because that nail salon is like right across from the mall. So I mean, pretty easy, $2.97. So yeah, I think that's gonna be a wrap on our DoorDash for today. This was quite an experience. Definitely had some pretty crazy stuff happening. Ending with the mall food court restaurant being closed that we got an order to. That was pretty wild, but thankfully it was a pretty easy fix to be able to correct, and Dad got the experience. This is actually a first for me as well to find a restaurant closed. So it worked out that, you know, he got to be here when that happened. So if that ever happens to him, he'll know exactly what to do. So yeah, pretty interesting. But I will catch you. All right, guys, it's the last order that we ended up doing that night. So it actually ended up being okay. I was pleasantly surprised. Ended up making almost $70, so can't really complain about that. That's pretty good. Dad pretty much had full control, except that one order I did talk him out of it because I just couldn't like stand to do another like really not good order. So I did talk him out of one, but the rest of it he had full control over. And, you know, it was a pretty decent shift. So let's go ahead and break down the expenses and how much we made and all that fun stuff. So with the cash tip, $67.97. I wish I knew how many hours it was. This was back in December when I filmed this on my main channel, and I wasn't tracking the hours back then, so I don't know how much per hour. I do know that Dad drove 48.3 miles. That's a lot of miles. I prefer doing $2 or more per mile. This does not fit that, but like I said, it was Dad's night, so that's what we did. $11.21 estimated taxes. Estimated fuel costs of $4.32. Fuel was lower back in December. It was like $2.70 something a gallon, so it would cost a little bit more now. The estimated wear and tear of $4.83, bringing our estimated profit to $47.61. So not too shabby, not too shabby. So this was such a fun video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one, and thank you all so much for watching.